Hi, it's Brittany and welcome to the Proverbs study. I am in the cold because I enjoy the outdoors, and clearly no matter the weather, it's kind of, you know, it's growing on me, this winter weather. And I love it. It's actually snowing right now. It's beautiful. Here's tree in front of my yard. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm here and let's get into this word. So we are studying Proverbs 1 verse. We are on verse 28, 29, and 30. And we're doing this every day during the year, so just feel free to join in. So Proverbs 1 verse 28. I'm going to read in the King James Version and in the Passion Translation. The King James says, Proverbs 1:28, "Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof." The Passion Translation says, "You will cry out to me, but I won't answer. Then it will be too late to expect my help. When desperation drives you to search for me, I will be nowhere to be found. Because you have turned up your nose at me and closed your eyes to the facts and refused to worship me in awe, because you scoffed at my wise counsel and laughed at my correction." And so, just like in the last video, the last 3 Proverbs verses, it sounds pretty harsh. But since verse 10, we've been receiving guidance on what not to do and who not to follow. We've been given wisdom on who is actually behind these people that come to you and offer you to do things. It's really it's really Satan, the devil, the dragon. Okay, he is the one that's behind these things. So it would behoove you to not do them, which brings us to this point. When you cry out, there won't be any answer, because you will have had to reap what you sow. You will have to eat the cake, right? You made the cake, you made the bed, you have to lie in it now. This is just the reality of choosing things that are not wise to do. And in this particular case, these people were enticing you to do one thing, but they were actually going to, in their heart, do even worse than what they were enticing you to do. And that's the wisdom, is you don't know what people are asking you to do when they ask you to do something foolish. You don't know what they're going to be willing to do. And whatever they're willing to do, you're going to go down in that pit with them, no matter how bad it is. And if they give sin or Satan an open door, if they put their wedge, their foot in the open door and allow him to come in, he's going to do the worst. He's going to show off. He's going to have the best day of his life, wreaking havoc, not only in the person that they're taking advantage of, that innocent person's life, but also in their life and now in your life. So wisdom is to just not go in this direction at all. This is why it seems harsh, but it's too late to expect help at the end of the rope. Now you just gotta suffer the consequences. You just have to take it. Because if you don't take it and you keep being saved out of foolish situations, then you will never learn your lesson of the foolish situation. So don't even get yourself wrapped up into it. This is hitting hard, because doing the same thing and expecting different results is the definition of insanity, right? It's, that's a known thing. And so even if you're desperate, after you've done all these things, even if you cry out, you have already turned your nose up to the wise counsel, the wise advice. You've already done it. You closed your eyes to the facts. You ignored the facts. You refused to worship the Lord, which is the beginning of wisdom. You refused to acknowledge him as Lord. And now, the next verse, you're going to see what you get. But use wisdom follow wise counsel, and learn from the mistakes of others. Don't follow in the way of foolish people, and you won't ever be to this point where you're going to be laughed at because you're reaping what you're sowing and you've been warned at least 20 times. Have a great day.